All right, Jimmy, they call you MrBeast, but let me just give the full intro. So 51 million subscribers on the main channel, MrBeast. There's MrBeast 2, MrBeast Gaming, MrBeast Shorts, MrBeast Reacts, Mr. Bro, and Beast Philanthropy, co-founder of Team Trees, which has gone over 20 million trees planted around the world and once ran a marathon in the world's largest shoes. Jimmy, MrBeast, thanks for chatting.
Thank you for having me. I love how I joined the Zoom call literally 30 seconds ago. We're jumping right into it. I love the energy. All the things he listed is true. And just, I don't know. I love YouTube. I love making innovative content. And it's just kind of gotten to the point where my videos have gotten so expensive that I've had to build other channels or other companies to kind of fund my videos. And yeah, just lots of fun stuff to talk about. So I'm really excited to be here.
Yeah, 100%. I'm definitely going to talk about a lot of that stuff. First of all, you should definitely start a podcast talking about like YouTube and like what happens behind the scenes. I'm sure a lot of people would listen to that, would watch that. I know we could talk about it forever. But I guess if I just start with like you're a creator, you mentioned innovative content. What does your like next year on YouTube look like?
Okay, so I'll give a little brief overview just in case, a lot of your audience doesn't watch me maybe. Basically, videos that we did last year were like we bought a few $100,000 firework. We lit off the world's most expensive firework. As he mentioned, we walked a marathon in the world's largest pairs of shoes, which is one of the most brutal things I've ever done. And I've counted to 100,000. I've done a lot of stupid things, but like my feet were out of commission for like a week after doing that because each shoe was like 5.5 pounds. It was crazy. And so just kind of like out there stuff like that. But we also do feel good stuff like going to a store and buying everything in the store and donating that stuff to a food pantry or homeless shelters. And I'm drawing a blank, but there is a lot of stuff like that as well. So it's really all over the place. And one of the things I'm trying to figure out is like, how do I need to like to be able to describe what I do better. Cause it's like right now it's just kind of like I wake up and I'm like, that seems really cool. I feel like people want to watch that. Let's should go do that as long as it's like, good and helps people. But I feel like with Elon, how he's trying to make humans multiplanetary and what his goal is. I feel like that's really cool and I want something like that. But anyways, don't want to sidetrack too much. So for this coming up here, just everything and anything. Like I said at the start, we're trying to go bigger and bigger. And, there's only so much I can make on a brand deal or selling merch on my main channel. So we recently started a gaming channel, which is now up to like 200 million views a month. And that's been going really well. And I have a few other channels I want to get up and running. And my goal is just to build other channels, other companies. Like we launched a nationwide restaurant and that's been going really well. And just have all these things just funnel money into my main channel so I can afford to just burn money and just focus on making the best videos possible. And and then Beast Philanthropy is and there's so much honestly so just things. Talking about it now I'm like, man, like no wonder I'm always stressed out and overworked. I got so much stuff going on. But
do you have like a job description when if someone asks you like if they somehow don't know and you have to explain what you do in like one sentence, do you have like a
I would say we just try to do spectacle content. I mean, if I were to break it down to simplest form, that is essentially it, because everything I'm doing points back to the main channel. And just one last thing in this brief synopsis that's all over the place. I have ADHD, you probably can already tell, but I went through that phase like a lot of people who come into money early on in their life and bought nice clothes, like expensive clothes and nice car and stuff like that. But I realized like obviously that doesn't make you happy. I feel like more and more people in the masses are starting to realize that. So with philanthropy and stuff like that, I've just been really enjoying just helping other people and giving away money and things like that, which is stuff I'd love to dive into. Because if you're listening to this and you think some materialistic object's going to make you happy, it won't,
You heard it here first, or maybe second. I agree with you.